has the Hindu fold taken such a warm, even in up north, I find a lot of people warming up to even a movie like RRR and talking about it very enthusiastically. So is the redeeming feature of
because the cultural zeitgeist has shifted. It's very simple.
Exactly.
Culture, I know mostly politics is downstream from culture, but usually that is the rule. But sometimes culture affects the politics of the country, and in this occasion the ulta has happened. Politics has affected the culture of this country. Now when people feel safe, they want, and see, you have to understand, most people don't go to a cinema to analyze things. People go to a cinema to basically have a good time, eat a nice samosa in the interval, have some popcorn, drink some Coke, and like basically burden themselves with unhealthy things, and then suspend their imagination to another level, and they have a good time. And who see, Salman Khan makes atrocious movies, in my personal opinion.
Oh, yes.
But have you seen the kind of numbers they do? The point is, it's suspension of belief.
Yeah.
People like it. People enjoy it. Now, why do they like it? I don't know. Like I have always...
Kushal, just think about it this way. Look at Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Marvel movies are basic, the most basic bubblegum plots that you can ever imagine. But they're doing $1 billion of business. Why? Because people want to go to most people, let me rephrase, want to go to a movie theater to be entertained.
Yes, they want entertainment, and RRR is entertainment. Bahubali was entertainment, and entertainment without being condescending. What else can you want? See, Bollywood's problem has become this. There are, see, check the movies that do well, which are in Hindi cinema, Bollywood so-called. Uri, again, does not condescend, celebrates culture. Uri jo thi.
There was a condescending element in that. I mean, I may have missed it.
No. There isn't. That's my whole point. There was no. There isn't. Or Kashmir Files, or many others that come. Basically, the moment a picture comes that just says, "Ha, humme problems hai, magar itne bhi bure nahi ho, chalo enjoy kar lo." And you don't want to go to a movie where somebody comes, "Oye, useless insan, mar ja. जा उधर कोने में बैठ जा, क्यों पैदा हो गया तू, बस तेरे में ही सारी खामियां हैं." तो बोलेगा, अबे मेरे को घर में सुबह से लेकर शाम तक भी वही सुनाते रहते लोग, इधर आए हो तू भी वही सुना रहा, नहीं आता तेरे पास. It's like that. It's not rocket science. Secondly, I think what has happened with Bollywood is, which is something that was explained to me by a Bollywood insider, was that Bollywood was changed fundamentally from Karan Johar times is because they realized there is an overseas market and the money, bang for the buck. So let's say हमारे यहाँ average ticket 100 रुपए 150 रुपए की होती है, मगर आप same जब diaspora audience को देते हो, and whether you like it or not, the diaspora Hindu is not the Indian Hindu. They are different.
Very different.
They want a certain movie. Now what has happened with Bollywood is they're like, मैं इतने लोगों को cater करूं, इससे अच्छा उनको cater करूं. But they took a bet. Now that bet has failed because now the Indian market by itself has become so big that now I am telling you, in the next 5 years again Bollywood will change because it's a market driven thing. They were imagine आप एक पिक्चर करते हो, आप इंडिया में 50 करोड़, मैं आई एम जस्ट हाइपोथेटिकल बता रहा हूँ, 50 करोड़ का धंधा करते हो, ओवरसीज आप 200-300 करोड़ कमा लेते हो, आप किसको केटर करोगे? फिर so try and understand. See, it is not some grand conspiracy. Not that these people are not left leaning. I am not trying to shill for them. My point is there is something called market economics also. So the southern cinema, I'm not saying they don't have an overseas market. They do. But which overseas market? They also have to, cater to a certain Hindi base. But look at the numbers they do outside India and they do inside India, and flip it around and look at the numbers of Bollywood doing outside India and inside India. And now Bollywood has learned a lesson. आप just 4 साल देखना, 4 साल में कैसे फिर से ये लोग U-turn मार के वापस आएंगे.
Right. What you'll also see. Sorry. What you'll also see is how, a lot of people in Hindi cinema are refusing to adjust to market reality. Thanks to Swara Bhaskar's political positions, she's not getting any new movies, is she? But she's still very committed to her political positions. When was the last time that these clown directors' movies actually sold? But they're using bigotry to whitewash their own lack of adjustment to the market. So, it's a bad tradesman who blames his tools for his work.
Correct.
It's a bad tradesman who blames his market for his work. So it's natural. Now, to add just one thing, I'd really recommend you go watch Gems of Bollywood on Twitter. Follow that handle.
Oh, yes.
You will find, I'm not a big fan of them, in how they see little subliminal messaging in everything. But you have to accept that there is just so much Hindu phobia in Hindi cinema, which is not tolerated anymore, which has changed very significantly. And that's a good thing, according to me. It's a mixed bag. I think we need to be a much more tolerant of it. But then you also realize how ideological a lot of these nepotistic filmmakers were at one point of time.
Can I just add one thing over here? Swara Bhaskar losing her job gave us one of the best memes on the Sham Sharma Show. So I'm actually very happy about it. There was that meme created where she was, like, "Ale kaam nahi milta hai aajkal." So I really appreciate her losing her job, because she has really sacrificed for the whole nation, and especially the Sham Sharma Show.
Yes, genuinely has.
Gave us a few good laughs there.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.